Alright.
Mute up and lock in.
Alright. Welcome, Gangathy, to the World of the White Lotus Society. We're back. And last time, we had our reconvening after 7 weeks of a break. We had Lake and Chronos end up at the edge of the world in the Chained Lands, where they were atop a mountain and made it down before as they were making it down, they spotted a war breaking out at the library of Hiram, and then saw two figures step through a portal. And as they did, we swapped over to Crosswise, we skipped over to Osei, who was technically also at the edge of the world, but in a reality that was removed from our own, kind of a pocket dimension of sorts, where he saw the personification of his own powers manifest as Celia, the first Witch King. And he managed to defeat the literal laws of the universe and obtain dream magic, becoming the first member in the group to be a dreamer. Will anybody else do it? Who knows? Then we went over to Lemisk, who chose to wait for Osei's return, who very well could have not returned, but ended up returning rather fast, only after a day of waiting, because he locked the fuck in. And then Crosswise and Mary climbed a big old wall to get into the Chainlands after making it past a military checkpoint, and got into the Chainlands and decided to start heading their way to the library as well, instead of as a detour to the trek towards the portal leading to where Graham's current location is. Lemisk, now that it is a new day and you are no longer in the presence of a holy site because you and Osei were resting at the base that the Truth Seekers have on the island, I'm going to roll a d3. You get 2 corruption. Your corruption is you're fine at that. That puts it at 5. You do know that your goddess will show you how to uncorrupt yourself, but you two, Osei and Lemisk, are woken up after resting from Lemisk choosing to not sleep and waiting for Osei, and Osei's arduous journey within his own mind as well as outside of the known universe. You two are resting, and you are woken up by World, who has informed you that the portal to where you guys are to go, Star has collected all the energy for and has made it so that everybody can go on their way to where they need to go. You're also informed that you guys will be heading through the portal with the rest of the Truth Seekers. The Truth Seekers will be going to a different location than you two. You two will be going directly to the library, while they will be going to a different spot in the Chained Lands, because they have to hold a rift closed. You are given this information. They have to hold a rift closed for giant, terrible, bad thing that could come through it. And they don't want a repeat of the Colosseum incident. So, before you guys head through this portal, is there anything you would like to do? Also, you two get to rest here if you're not rested.
No, I'm good.
Nothing you'd like to do? Osei, is there anything you would like to do?
Well, as soon as I walk out the portal, I'm turning the camera back on.
You'll be allowed to do that, but just if there's anything you guys want to get from like the village or anything before you leave. Your last days as Claremont and Bartholomew Johnson. But if y'all don't want to do anything, then you may proceed through the portal.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. You guys go through the portal before the rest of the Truth Seekers. After World told you the night prior about the fact that there's potential chance you guys could meet Judgment while on your mission, because that is where he was headed into. He's the only one of the Truth Seekers that will actually be there. And he reminds you guys of that, and you guys head out into the library of Hiram in the center of the Chained Lands. So, you two make it here and immediately are met with a man named Gaius. Now, I'm gonna have Gaius do a little roly roll real quick. What is his stat for this? Pretty damn high. So we'll see. Upon you guys stepping through the portal, Lemisk turns the camera back on. And this guy, okay, so he's clueless. He looks at you two and immediately like pulls out this giant greatsword that he has over his shoulder and points it towards you guys, and he goes, "Who are you two?" You are in the middle of a war zone. You do have this knowledge. The library is officially a war zone.
Greetings, traveler.
Traveler.
Sorry. Or, what would you call yourself?
Gaius. I'm the head of the military for the witches here. This is the Great Library, after all.
Well, it's a pleasure, Gaius. My name is Osei, and here's my
Osei.
companion, Sir Lemisk.
Hold on, let's roll int to see if he actually recognizes you guys. Because the wisdom check that he just did was to see if he detects the weird magic that Osei's got, and he didn't. Let's see if he recognizes you two. He does not recognize you two. I guess we can make that an Osei roll. He doesn't recognize Osei. Does he recognize Lemisk? Nope, he does not recognize either of you. And so he stays in his fighting stance and still looks at both of you kind of warily. As he's like, "Why are you two here? And where did you come from?"
Well, I could say the same for you, friend.
What? You're in my house. I work here. You just teleported here. You just appeared before my eyes. What do you mean you could say the same to me?
It's hard to say particular details. I'm sure you can understand. I don't want to disclose anything that might be, in danger for...
Okay.
Put us in danger, if you understand.
That's... Okay. Alright. That... I actually do get that. Okay, fine. And he looks at Lemisk, who has the like drone camera around him, and he goes, "What's that about?"
Well, let me tell you something. The people at home deserve to know what's going on out in the world. They deserve to know. A lot of stuff is happening. I don't know if you know this, but a lot of secrets have been uncovered thanks to us.
A lot of secrets.
Now,
Okay.
I know that you don't know us. I know, it's cool. That's cool. However, the camera's here because just like us, we follow the word.
Word. Okay.
Preach.
Well, okay. So let's roll this again. Okay. All right, fine. Although I don't know why you'd think people would care about witches, but I guess you guys aren't inherently harmful. He like puts his sword back. And he looks at both of you. kind of questioning, and he's like, okay, so obviously, you guys aren't willing to disclose anything about yourselves, I guess. Um,
Oh well, I'm the pastor of the order, the Miracle and Chaos Church. Miss
Miracle and
Kyojin,
Chaos
ex,
Church.
yes, ex gang lord.
He does know about the church. He does. He does know about the church. Okay, yeah, we actually have a few witches that have gone overseas to go to a church of yours. Interesting. Okay. Well,
Just spreading the gospel.
I guess, is there a reason you guys are here, or we're in the middle of some really bad shit's going down right now. It's not good.
Well,
Um,
we're here to help.
here to help. Okay.
We heard something was going down here, and you know what? I said, those witches you were talking about. I think I met them. I don't think we exchanged names. I was going over an alias. I was going to as an alias, right? But yeah, they were telling us about how this library, they felt a magic amiss,
Well,
right? So I think I know who you're talking about. I
okay.
believe I know who you're talking about.
Well, I guess, yeah, it's easy to tell that something's wrong. Anyways, yeah, so the library is currently under attack. The top 3 floors are currently unusable. Um, it's bad. This library is more of a giant city. It even has, there are other buildings outside that lead to towers that have certain, like, sects of knowledge dedicated to them and whatnot. Um, so we have a mission we're supposed to do currently. The reason that I actually came back in here, was to try to find the king, but he's not here currently. I think he's out fighting. Ah, shit. Okay. Well, would you two consider yourself, capable soldiers?
Of course.
I guess so.
Okay. Well, I guess all I've got to work on is word, but I'm not gonna believe a holy man to lie to me. So, here's what I'm supposed to do, and I would appreciate it if you guys could help. You can choose not to, I guess, but I would appreciate it. I need to make it to one of the other buildings on the outskirts of the library's walls. One of the places that's beginning to be attacked from the outside. People are running in as we speak. I need to make it to that building so that I can get a key that is hidden there. There are other keys that do the same thing it does, but they are hidden in far further and more dangerous locations to get to right now. So, I just have to take the risk on the fastest route being the route directly through the conflict that's currently happening. So, we need to get there, get the key, and come back here and meet the king, who is supposed to meet me here, but he's late. So I guess I'll go get the key without him.
Forgive me if I'm wrong. Did you just say king?
Yes, the Witch King.
Hmm.
The current king of
Interesting.
witches. What would it be? The 52nd, I believe, king of witches, Ganymede.
I see. Okay. Well, I'm sure um, we have a lot more to discuss, but I am definitely willing to help out. That, of
Okay.
course, if you could I don't know. Maybe I don't know if exchanging knowledge is something that you would also
I
leave
mean,
at the table as well.
we can fill you guys in on who exactly is attacking and everything when we get the chance, but we're kind of in a matter of time right now, so that'll have to happen later.
Right. I understand.
And I want you to roll a wisdom check for me, actually, Osei. He couldn't detect this, but you might be able to. You can. So you can detect that he is a spirit telepath. However, his like tree of it stems more towards the like ethereal weapon stuff. You can tell that he is like a spiritual like swordmancer.
Hmm.
He does
Okay.
not have like he has the hardened like spirit armor stuff, but he isn't as like in tune with it as you are. That's not what he did. He's like a purely offense guy. But you can tell that he does have the same like witchcraft that you had prior to dream magic. You still have it, but now it's your version is different.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, you guys can head with Gaius outside to begin making your way through this battlefield. Um, to get to a tower on the outskirts of the wall of the library to find this key. Misk does have the camera active, so you are live reporting from an actual literal war zone. Um, but when you guys first get out, you see everything is like super barricaded, super heavily reinforced. Gaius leads you guys out through like a hidden passage. And when you guys first get outside, it is not directly violent. There is no direct conflict, but you can hear like screams and whatnot from outside the walls. You see like, lots of magic being flung in the distance, so on and so forth. You guys also see like directly ahead of you, like it's in the distance, but like it's so large at this point that it feels like it's close even though it's not. And that is the looming presence of like the floating city. You guys can go ahead and roll me some decks. Some decks real quick.
Oh yeah, dexterity. Let's go
Dexterity, yeah.
with the mod.
With the mod, yeah.
Oh yeah, with the
Ooh.
mod.
Okay. Oh, we're a roller today, Osei. Yes, so Osei does notice that there is like how would I word this? That like far in the distant sky to the like east of the floating city, kind of out towards what looks to be the edge of the world, which you couldn't see from here. There's like mountains and it looks too normal for you to notice that, but you see very far off in the distance, there's like a slight tear, what looks like a tear in the sky. And you are led to assume that that is what the other truth seekers went to go deal with. And you also can tell that there are people set up to ambush you somewhere around here, but you do not know where. You are currently outside of the like main library building. There's a few extra buildings around you, like a marketplace and stuff, like different shops, just small areas that there's small shops that exist for like this market area that resides right outside the library that the witches use for like selling potions and whatnot normally, obviously not during this time. past, like in the middle of that, there's like a bunch of stalls and stands and stuff. Past that is like a pretty long path that leads to like a few buildings, off in the distance, and then leads towards the wall that leads to the gate to outside where everybody's fighting. But you can tell that there are people around here somewhere, although you cannot detect exactly where. You can tell that there is an ambush somewhere in this marketplace for you guys. What would you like to do, Osei?
Well, I'll let them know about this information and I guess discuss to see if that will be where we're heading.
Um, yes, you do know that like you guys are trying to head through this marketplace down that path to get to the tower at the end. Like it's like a straight shot basically, but you have to walk through this marketplace. Technically you could go off the path or whatever, but the path that the fastest path to the tower is through this marketplace and then kind of turns right and then head straight.
Can I use World of Forms to alter how we look like? What we look like?
Can you use World of Forms to alter what you look like? Uh, well, you would have to. What would you want to like change yourself to look like? I guess would be the better question. How do you want to do that?
I guess just change our faces
Change your
to look
faces.
like to look like um Peyton Manning,
Okay, he's being
Soldier
specific.
Boy,
Okay, yeah.
and Gigi Ping.
Nightmare blunt rotation. Okay. So interesting. So you're hoping that this will mask your
Yes.
identities so that they, to be fair, you do not know if they're specifically waiting for you guys or just somebody to come through. I will tell you that ahead of time. You don't have that knowledge. So you can do this
Well, I
with
guess.
the thought that they might be waiting for you, but
Well, I guess never mind. Yeah. Fuck it.
yeah, I don't want you to like spend the resource cost for that and like do a whole roll and all that without me telling you like you guys don't know if they're waiting for you or if they're just
Yeah.
waiting.
Okay. Well, we'll save Peyton Manning for when I'll link up with Lake.
Okay. What? Yeah, there. So there's a lot of stuff you guys could try to do, but
I
that's
say we
you.
just walk.
You don't care. You're fine with walking
Yeah,
straight into an ambush.
just walk. Yeah, because I mean, between me and my nephew here, we should be good. High key.
We could do that, or like I guess like maybe have like Gaius be in the background to see if anything else might come. Like like I don't know, maybe that he can like jump in and get the jump on them as well
Mm,
if they are looking for us.
okay, interesting. Um, you guys, that's actually interesting. Um, you guys walk through the marketplace, telling Gaius to wait behind. Uh, and I will roll this just to see, but actually, yeah. You guys make it through the marketplace, no problem. Nobody comes out of the shadows. It seems that there is a target in mind, and you are not the target.
And is Gaius like still behind
Gaius stayed at
walking
the
through?
entrance before, like
Okay.
as you guys walked through the marketplace.
So he hasn't passed through. So
Mm-mm. He has not.
I wonder, since he's also a witch with a spirit telepathy. I'm wondering if he could also, if I could like signal a message to him.
Yeah, you can communicate through the spirit plane. That is something that you two can do.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably send him a message letting him know of this information, and then I guess you see what his response is.
So his response is that he believes that the only people that know about the exit you guys came from are people from within. So there's probably a rat that was waiting for him, and they were like set up for him to go through.
Hmm. So you said the only people that knew.
That knew about the exit from the library that you guys came through was people inside the library.
Okay.
So the fact that they're waiting outside of it for you guys means that uh, there's like somebody relaying that information to the ops.
Hmm. Okay, so I have an idea. What if, I guess I don't know. I guess we don't know like any information about the people who are trying to ambush, I guess supposedly ambush Gaius,
Yes,
if we were to
that'd
believe
be
that.
correct. You have no knowledge on who these people are or anything like that.
Because my idea was, what if we kind of set it up where maybe they would relocate to, if they were still trying to ambush him, if we made it clear that like he wasn't coming through or something like that, uh,
You
maybe they would relocate to Code. I guess
could
find him, and then we would get the jump on them or something like that.
you could try that if you wanted. Is that what you guys want
Okay.
to do?
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if you want to do that.
Well, I have an idea.
What is your idea?
Um, but my character needs to know
Mm.
what was said in the thought bubble between Gaius and
Yeah, I mean, you
Osei.
walked with Osei, so like he can just tell you. It's fine.
So what if since they're not looking for us, I sneak behind them and try to convert them, and then ask them.
That's not a terrible plan, actually. I don't hate it. What do you want to do, Osei? Both of you have solid plans. What do you wish to do, Osei?
Um, yeah, he can try that, and if that works, then
Um,
I guess. But if
roll.
not, then maybe we could find a way to lure them over there to where Gaius is at, or I don't
Yeah,
know.
roll. Dex, Lemisk.
At a miracle roll?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a really good roll.
That's a miracle roll. That is a
I
miracle
was
roll.
just about to speak it into existence too. I was
That's
like,
a
wait for the
miracle
miracle
roll.
roll. Yeah.
Your god of chaos, your god of corruption, he bestows upon you the knowledge of the locations of different individuals within this marketplace. There are 5 witches. The reason that he communes with you, not your goddess, who is usually more, more of the one that relies on luck and, favor, is that all of the individuals there are witches from inside who have been corrupted. So they are not technically like it's not that there's a snitch, it's that there's corruption in the minds of some of the witches, and it's being like activated by the events that are happening, which is like brainwashing them. So he informs you of the corrupted individuals that exist in the vicinity of the marketplace and their exact locations. There are 5 of them.
Osei, I need you to relay this message to Gaius. I count 5 of them, okay? And I look to the camera. Holy, holy, holy. Our God of corruption has given us a sign of prophecy. Folks, there are 5 corrupted witches. It is not that these guys have betrayed one another. It is the mere fact that these people are being indoctrinated by the corruption in their minds. They are hearing a silent song that they cannot wake up from. So it is our job not to look at these poor souls with malice, but with empathy. Now, there are one's right there, another one's right there, that one's behind me, that one's over there, okay?
Wow, you barely passed that. Crazy. So the cutoff for what I just rolled was a 55. And it was a roll to see if you catch the attention of the corrupted witches with your preaching to the camera. And you did not. Somehow, you did not. And yeah, you can attempt to, because you know their locations, you can attempt to convert all of them. However,
yeah, that's okay. They're corrupted. I'm not gonna touch them.
Okay, all right, that is true. Because if you don't convert them, then you do get corrupted. That is true. That is a valid point. However, Quay, you can attempt a harder check, but for a mental cost because of your upgraded World of Forms.
Okay.
So that's what I was gonna say, is that World of Forms does help with that. So you can get your... So pay me 40 mental if you want to do it. And you're going to no strength, pure wisdom. What is it? Plus 15. Because adding your skills that give you bonuses. That is rough. That is rough. They do notice that the environment around them is altered. Like it looks different than it was before. They don't know where it stems from, obviously, because you weren't detected. You do not convert any of them, but they are currently kind of in like a their perception of reality is slightly warped currently. There's kind of a confusion.
Tell guys to run. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Osei, do you tell Gaius to run?
Yeah.
Okay. Gaius begins running through. I'm gonna roll this again. The check is gonna be 40 this time. It should be easier. Yep, they do not notice him. As he runs through while the world around them is, shifted slightly. And he runs through real quick and makes it to you guys. And he looks at Lemisk. He goes, "Good work. What kind of witchcraft is that?"
Oh, it's the school of philosophy. I grab him by his shoulder. Well, I hug him with one arm, and I say philosophy. I swing my arm, and we look to the sky. Philosophy.
Okay.
School of philosophy.
The word philosophy appears in the clouds above.
In rainbows.
In rainbows, yeah. And he's like, he starts scratching his chin. He's like, "Wow, this church here really is something, huh?"
Yeah. You know what? Now that you say that,
Oh
guys,
God.
and I got you right here. You look.
You can
It's
attempt.
okay, guys. It's okay, guys. We'll talk about this later. We have more important things.
I was gonna say you can attempt, but it'll be difficult. So you guys continue down this road. Roll Agi just to see how fast you make it. You make it to the damn place. There we go. There you go. Yeah, both of you roll fine, Agi. You both make it there decently fast before anybody pushes through the gate. As you guys make it to the tower, you get inside and Gaius begins going to the spot that Key should be. He tells you guys to stay where you are because you guys, at the end of the day, are outsiders, even if he believes both of you to be witches, actually. Even if he believes you to be a witch, if you're an outsider of the library, you're not allowed to know the location of the key. It's just business. So he goes to do that, and both of you roll dex again for me.
What are we rolling again?
Dex.
Next. Okay.
Dexterity. Both good rolls. You both hear a loud like slamming sound outside. The further insight from Osei gives him the inclination that it may be a siege weapon attacking the gate or wall near the area you guys are in. Considering you're somewhat close to the gate, he's led to believe it's the gate. And you will guys also hear like a large amount of like troops begin walking like past the tower you guys are currently in, not from outside, from inside, indicating like a lot of witches attempting to like maybe barricade the gate or something. But needless to say, it does not sound good outside. As you guys take note of this, you see Gaius begin like, you guys are like maybe 2 floors up in this tower. You're not very high up in it. He comes down from the higher area of the tower, and you see him walking down the stairs. And as you do, I'm going to roll a die to see if a thing that could happen happens. The thing happens. Okay. So that's funny. It's just over an 80. Well, that's really bad. So while he is walking down the stairs, you guys, the building begins shaking. While you guys are in it, as the thudding outside gets louder, and as you hear more and more screams outside, it seems as if something has hit the tower, which is a funny phrase to say in the modern day. And Gaius looks back up and looks back down at you guys, stating that there is a giant hole up top. It seems like something has just been launched into it, possibly like some kind of like corrupted magic deal that was launched into it. And he states to you guys that y'all got to get the hell out because it seems like they are starting like an actual like magical assault on the library now. So y'all got to go. It is imperative. So I want y'all to roll Agi for me as they begin launching multiple balls of like corrupted magma and things over the walls of the library. Crazy you guys got the exact same roll with that much of a difference in numbers. And I will roll his Agi as well, because he is higher up than you guys, so it is a harder check for him. Luckily, his Agi... Oh, no, his Agi's dog shit, so that's pretty funny.
84.
No, it doesn't matter. Okay, all of you actually make it out of the tower. You guys make it out as another... what you can now see as you make it outside is like a ball of molten earth. A very large one. Almost shot as if it was out of a catapult, but you can tell it is more so casted from just far away, probably like a mountaintop or something by some like high-level spellcasters. And it attacks the damn tower. It attacks some of the wall. It's not really like targeted, it's just attacking places. And the tower gets fucking blitzed by like 2 more of them hitting. And as you guys walk outside, the fucking gate gets broken down and a full-scale fight begins to break loose in front of you. And as it does, we are going to move over to Lake and Chronos. Lake and Chronos, you two. You two are traveling with Mr. Ironwall. Can't forget about the Ironwall. You guys just made it down a mountain. That's what happened last time. You guys made it down a mountain, and as you got there, 2 individuals begin to step through a portal. This portal could be 2 possible sets of individuals. So I'm gonna flip a coin. Or actually, let's make it more fun. Both of you, roll a raw D100. And if your total adds up to more than 100, it's going to be a certain group of people. And if it's if it's 100 or less, then it's going to be a different group of people. All right. So you guys are chilling. You guys avoid the, I guess technically worse, but it's the same. You guys see 2 individuals walk through the portal. And these 2 individuals are one that you guys know pretty well and one that you guys have never met. So through the portal steps the Commissioner and Judgment. And upon meeting you guys, the Judgment kind of like, you can tell that he's like a little bit frustrated and realizes that his portal was off. Instead of landing directly at the library, they're like a little bit out towards the foot of the mountain you guys are at. It seems all the like magic in the area has caused like crazy interference with traditional spellcasters that aren't like dreamers, basically. And they both are like kind of having like a small argument with each other over like how could you have ended up like leading us here, blah blah blah. And then Samuel like turns to you guys and looks at you guys mid argument, and then looks back in the argument, and then looks back over and says, "How the hell did you guys get here? What And then he looks over at Judgment. He goes, "Did you bring them here?" Judgment starts nodding his head. He looks over at you guys. He goes, "Okay, what's going on? What? What's
Train
happening?"
heist. We'll explain later.
Train heist. Train heist.
Yeah, we'll explain later. There was this crazy artifact. Like
Crazy
some
artifact.
witch artifact.
Which artifact? Train heist. Which?
And then,
Dude, you guys hijacked the train that had the Snow Queen's mask in it?
Yes.
that is
Lake.
exactly what we did. But
All right,
it's fine. It's fine. We can handle it. It's fine.
Yes.
Okay.
We just dumpstered some like mech looking things. Well, I did. Lake and Ironwall just watched, but
Okay.
it's alright.
All right.
It's
All right. Okay. So you guys were responsible for the train heist, and you went out here.
I wouldn't
Can I
say
ask-
responsible.
Why? You guys train heisted one
we-
of the most powerful witch artifacts in existence.
We didn't start the heist, okay?
Really just by
We just-
happenstance.
yeah. What Lake said. We stopped the heist in hindsight. However, we were forced to take the train here.
Really?
Yes.
You stopped the
Yeah.
heist, but were forced to take the train
we
here.
genuinely did prevent it. Yeah, we genuinely did prevent the heist from occurring, but then, we were gonna get blamed for everything.
Okay,
And they
that's
were
true.
like,
That
they
is
were
true.
closing in, like, looking pretty angry.
There was some like
We just had to get out of there,
noble
man.
guy who wanted it instead of like having it in the museum that like was at us waiting for us at the next stop, and we just blitzed through that shit. It was pretty
Right.
cool.
Yes, I do remember.
We're the good
now.
guys.
You know, due to prior circumstances, I am inclined to believe in you, Lake, but sometimes it is really hard to believe that. Okay. So, well, you guys have the Mask of the Snow Queen. We're about to head to the library of Hiram. It would be nice to maybe bring that mask there. Well, I don't know. I don't want to get you guys involved. Okay. So that mask was stolen not too long ago. It was stolen not too long ago, from the Witch King himself. It would be nice to have that, to bring it back to the Witch King. But, at the same time, oh god. And Judgment kind of like whispers something to Samuel. It's like you kind of hear it's like, I don't know, we can have them go with us. It'd be nice to have more people. And then Samuel's like, yeah, but we can't. They're fucking new to this. We can't have them. And then in the middle of this conversation happening, you see Samuel like mid conversation stop talking and kind of stare towards the direction the library is in. And as he does, Lake feels a pull on his spirit tether to Osei. Something that like an influx of energy like hits Lake that it doesn't hurt him, but like it makes the nightmare in him start like freaking out, kind of like calling to it. And Samuel looks over at Lake and he goes, on second thought, I think I will have you guys head with us. I think Osei's here.
Osei, I like that guy.
Well, oh god. Okay, so I'm gonna give it to you guys straight because of what I just sensed. There were originally 3 dreamers, or 3 individuals that were considered dreamers due to power, present at the library currently. A 4th one has just appeared, and that is definitely Osei. So, we're gonna have to get there fast. Because the others will be able to perceive him too, and that makes them in danger a lot, whoever he may be with. How is he here? Thought he was. And then Judgment you see Judgment start whispering to Samuel again about like the stuff involving his guys and Osei and them. He's like, oh, okay, alright. Okay. Well, do you guys have any way we could get there fast? Well, actually, I could probably get there pretty fast, but do you guys have any way to get there fast?
Can't you guys teleport? Can you just like bring all of us? Ironwall here too.
Judgment was able to teleport, but it requires an energy buildup thing. My teleporting is more like ripping holes between points in space and time, so it causes like actual damage to the world when I do it.
Oh.
Especially bringing multiple people, it would have to be like a rather large teleport. I mean, the thing for me is like I can just get there like fast. I can fly there. But like if you guys can't do that, it's fucked up for me to do that.
So do we have like a bike or something? A car? A flying car?
Flying car.
I used to have a bike.
Car that we could put all the boys in.
You don't have a car.
Final Fantasy.
I don't know what the fuck Final Fantasy is.
What
are you talking about?
Is that a movie?
Some game.
Is that a movie?
It's a game.
What's a game?
It's a game.
This shit's a game to you? We're in the middle of war. This is a game to you?
It might be.
Wow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about him. I can't believe that just got said. To be honest with you.
Why would you say that? Okay, alright. Well, now I gotta roll something. Now I gotta roll something. Let's see.
I'm gonna get punched in the
Let's
face,
see if he can resolve himself to not deck your shit. Okay. He just stares at you without speaking and looks back at Lake. Anyways, Osei's here. We gotta go. We need to find a fast way there. We need to find a fast way there. And Judgment does have something to help you guys. He does place like a little field around you guys that makes you faster. At least like run somewhat faster. So you guys can make it there. And roll Agi for me, all of you. By all of you, I mean that also includes Ironwall, who I'm going to roll for, who has not fast, but it doesn't matter. He rolls like that apparently. Okay. Them extra stats, huh? Okay. Yeah. So, all of you are pretty fast. You begin like turbocharged fucking speeding your way through to the library. You guys know what direction it's in since you saw it from the top of the mountain, and you guys all begin going that way. Upon you guys running that way, you see a large scale battle begin appearing in your like line of sight, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing in front of this like giant wall that is appearing before you. There's hundreds of people out here fighting, thousands maybe. And you guys can recognize, Lake specifically can recognize, I guess the commissioner can as well, that Osei is actually inside of the walls of the library currently. And that you guys want to find a way to reconvene with him. Which you've got multiple routes here. You guys can try to find a way, without being noticed too much to make it to the walls and get through. You guys can try to find some kind of secret entrance. You guys could fight your way through and just get there. There are options. So, I don't know how you guys plan on getting in to meet with Osei. But, what will you do? How will you do it?
How strong's the wall?
How strong is the wall? It's pretty damn strong. It's like a castle wall. Probably a little bit more reinforced than a castle wall because it has magic on it. It's not technically unbreakable, but it's a really damn strong wall. There's also, again, thousands of people fighting in a war zone in between you guys and where the wall is currently.
Oh. Okay,
Chronos'
never mind.
perception of everything with the word wall in it.
I must break it. I have to. He like sees
Wall.
I start scratching his neck. I gotta break it. If I can't punch it, then what's the point? So yeah, what do you guys want to do? What's the deal?
Well, there goes my punching the wall idea.
I mean, you can still try to do it. It just requires also fighting hundreds of people to get to it.
Light work.
There's a risk here. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying there is risk involved.
What do you want to do, like? Because I'm down for punching the wall, but I don't think
Yeah.
that's how you want to do things. I think the
That's why I
commissioner's
left
already.
Lake in charge. For this moment.
You're saying that, and then Luke's gonna go, actually, I think we can fight our way through those people. Which you can't. In theory,
wants
you
to,
can.
that's fine.
But you want somebody more
I'm saying
trustworthy to
that's why
say
I
it.
Put him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll at least consider the options. So what are you guys thinking about doing?
Just can we just go ask these guys if they know a way through? Or are they gonna dog us immediately?
It's a war zone of thousands of people. You don't know who friend
What's
and
the worst?
foe
Me
is.
trying to blitz through the group of people
But
to
it's open.
punch the wall.
Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know what the situation was. If it was like, so everyone is against us.
Not necessarily.
They just can't
It's just
tell
they can't tell.
from
They don't know who you are.
Gotcha.
Well, people will recognize you probably because you're Lake, right? They'll recognize you because you're Lake and the commissioner. They'll know that, just given. But the problem is you don't know if the person that you're finding is going to be an enemy or not.
Gotcha.
So basically, it is safe to assume everybody is against you until proven otherwise currently.
Yeah, speech check or punching through the wall. Both are terrible options. Let's go up to the two dudes like punch boxing each other and be like, "Hey, how's your day?"
Go on.
Fuck, man. Can I use spectral analysis on the battlefield?
Spectral analysis.
Crap card.
That is the that's
the
your
weak point.
That's the weak point thing. Oh, yeah, that's right. Roll Dex for the picture.
Huge.
Ooh, actually, yeah, that's a great roll. I want you to roll focus lens to see how much of the battlefield is captured in your image. Okay, so 15 is gonna scale out to 150 in this instance. You capture like a small portion of the battlefield, and you catch that a lot of the enemies here, or a lot of the people here, are like, most people here are some form of witch, which means that a lot of people here are weaker physically than they are mentally. You do take note of that. You have the ability to see that. There are a lot of different forms of witches, not everybody, but most of them. The ones that aren't are people who are kind of like, for sure they're not from the library. They're definitely working with whatever the antagonistic force here is. And they tend to be like automatons and stuff.
Gotcha.
So it's a lot of robots, a lot of witches, and like some like tank nightmare things.
Ugh. I think we might just gotta face check this shit, twin.
Do we want to play a Muso game? Is that what we want to do?
Chronos lights up.
Trying for the life of me to figure out something smarter to do.
Fucking fist into his other hand. He turns the camera on. I get to punch it. Let's do it.
Oh my god. Okay. I mean, that's once you guys make the decision. That is up to you. You can think around some more if you want. It's up to you.
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Let's
Y'all,
go.
we're playing
Yeah.
Dynasty Warriors? Okay. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna roll a raw D100. You guys are both gonna roll raw D100s. This is going to matter after we roll them. I'll tell you what the deal is. This is for Iron Wall. Holy fuck, dude. This guy's the GOAT. Holy shit, dude.
When it matters most, every time, without fail.
Okay, so this is basically your, how do I explain this? So, this is the, like, let's say, distance you're covering, I guess, kinda. It's how many people are you able to get through before reaching the wall. It's always going to take 2. Even if you roll a 100, it's just after you would have rolled a 100, it would have been 1. So this is always going to take 2 to move. And this is just based on how much distance you're covering. Chronos is definitely going to need at least 3. So the deal here is I want you to roll strength for me, Cam. Roll Agi first, and then you'll roll strength. So they're 2 separate rolls. So roll Agi first, actually, before the strength roll. Okay, so yeah, this is how fast you can move through the battlefield. And roll strength, and if it is okay, I was gonna say if it's a high roll, then you're actually like taking out a decent amount of people and not having to deal with actual conflict. But you are gonna have to deal with like a little bit of actual conflict from a few of the soldiers that are surrounding you. Chronos, before his part, I want you to roll Agi for me to see if you're able to, like, if you get slowed down at all. You're lucky that you have a lot of Agi. Roll strength for me real quick.
Strength is also at 60 now.
Good. Okay. So Chronos is actually able to, despite not making much distance, it seems like it's more because he's distracted with actually fighting. And he begins just mowing down like actual groups of soldiers with his fist. while Lake actually is trying to make it through, and when he tries to attack those that are attacking him, there is like a little bit of an actual scuffle because of how many individuals there are. So, Lake, we will say that you are currently surrounded by 5 individuals currently that are like causing you trouble. The rest are not causing you trouble. You're cutting through everybody else that you need to easily. It's just these 5. So, we are going to roll dex for me. This is just going to determine who's going first. All right, bet. So you are going to go first. So what do you want to do upon like seeing these 5 soldiers begin to like circle around you?
Roll through fear.
That is how you should handle it. In all honesty, that is literally
I was thinking about if I should be like, guys, you shouldn't do this, but it's just easier to just roll through fear. Same
roll
message.
Yeah. So roll strength whiz for me. And then stay yeah, it's just gonna be a mental attack. Strength wisdom. Okay, so I'm gonna roll endurance for all of them. Luckily, it's actually this. So 1. Oh, they need to roll over a 90 here. So like it is hard for all of them. Oh, that guy got close. Oh my god. Wow. None of them rolled over a 90. Yeah, none of them can withstand it, and rule through fear, enhanced by the powers of your aspect of fear that you control, causes them all to begin cowering or falling unconscious around you. As you roll a raw D100 again. Wow. Ironwall made it through. No problem. $38. Chronos rolled up raw D100.
Oh.
Because you're okay.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna
Still fighting.
Mercy's still gonna have to keep going. Lake just got over what he needed to get over. So Lake, just roll agi. You probably won't need to roll strength here unless you have a really low agi roll.
Ding ding.
You are good. You make it through. You've probably killed like a good amount of soldiers at this point, just making your way through, mowing them down. Hasn't actually caused you much trouble because of your rolls, and you make it to the wall. As you guys begin to make it to the wall, you see these like giant balls of magma and earth begin flying over the walls that you currently are looking at from like a pretty far distance. Probably a mountain like opposite of the direction you came from. So like to your east currently, that's like shooting from a long way away. Probably a bunch of like sorcerers over there, witches over there that are shooting shit in. And Chronos, roll agi for me. Now roll strength. That was a good agi roll. Okay, you are clearing good distance while fighting a bunch of people off, and you are just having the time of your life. You've probably cut through hundreds by now. As Lake has single track minded, just made it to where you guys need to go and kind of, found like a small spot where there is not combat happening, like right outside the wall while he's trying to think of a plan. And you just keep on killing while still making your way there. But you'll have to roll one more raw D100 for me. Okay, yeah, that is enough for you to make it. You roll agi for me, and if it's bad, then you'll have to roll strength to see if you just blow away the enemies or if there's an actual interaction. No, you're good. You make it to where Lake is, now covered in the blood of your enemies. As you guys are standing in front of the wall, that is very tall. It's not like Chainland's tall. It's like, you know, the 30-meter, 50-meter wall. It's not like super bad, but it's still a big ass wall. So, what are you guys doing now that you're here? There's only a slight break because there's still people around you, so you guys got to come up with a plan quick before they start trying to attack.
My plan A, punch through the wall.
Like, do you want to let him punch through the wall?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Go
Is that a
for it.
strength roll?
Roll
We made it this
strength.
far.
Roll
I
strength.
believe we made it this far.
You
we made it this
begin punching
far.
the side of the wall that you're currently at. Roll endurance as well. Okay, you guys are good. You guys do not get attacked in the middle of this. Check will become harder. You begin punching against the wall, and it seems that a decent amount of fighting has actually kind of worn down your strength a little bit. And you begin punching the wall, and you are doing a little bit of damage. You can see that like a singular crack or two has formed. But punching it causes your hands to, the skin on your hands to kind of get shredded slightly because of the reinforcement magic that's across the wall. And you are not able to withstand it or endure it. So for that, you will be taking, I will say that you guys did get, I forgot to say this, you guys got 3 regions on your way in between, like running to here, running to the battlefield. I forgot to say that.
Will I get that as well?
You will get that on the, yeah, you'll get that when your section starts, so you can go ahead and do it.
Okay.
So you said 3?
Yeah. So yeah, do 3 regions.
Right.
And you, will take, 40 damage, Mercy. Chronos does take the damage from the reinforced wall. But
that isn't minusing flat defense, right?
no.
Okay. So it's just raw. I got you.
Yeah. So I mean, you can continue to keep punching because you do say that your punches are having some kind of effect, but you don't know if it is worth it to continue. That is the thing. I will also, now that you've done your action, we will roll another raw D100. And you guys will begin to get attacked on as Chronos recovers from punching this wall. It is one of 4 enemy types. It is, oh, your favorite. It's a group of 2 automatons attacking.
Lovely.
You know what they do, at least. Well, for the most part, I think. Y'all know they got flamethrowers. Y'all know they got the stun swords, and y'all know they explode. So,
Use a lot.
yeah, roll dex right quick. Roll dex.
Alrighty. Where is my dex? There it is. Just rolled it. Oh, wrong thing. That was supposed to be a 3.
Ooh, wow. So, it'll go Lake, and then the 2 automatons, and then Chronos. So Lake, what will you do to the, what do you do in this scenario? To the robots. This is still slightly cinematic, so it's not as like, that's why I didn't like actually put them there. Although I guess I could. But... Oh yeah, I actually.
I'm gonna try and just grab one and just like pile drive it into the ground.
Roll
That's what I want
strength.
to do.
Roll strength for me.
Just let me pile drive it into the ground.
I'm going to have it roll strength to see if you can do that.
Chronos effect.
No. Yeah. Lucky. So you attempt to grab it, and you attempt to, jump into the air with it, and as you do, it transforms into its flight mode, preventing you from being able to grab it completely as it begins moving around you. And I also forgot to roll for the other people here's turns. Judgment will not be taking a turn because he will still be out on the battlefield making it here. But Samuel also gets a turn here that will happen after the automatons. Actually, I won't roll it. He'll just have his turn after Chronos. So the automaton, after Lake failed to grab it, it will attempt to grab you, Lake. Actually, since it's in flight mode, it will attempt to do what it did to Chronos, where it flew into him and pinned him. So it's gonna try to do that. What is your response?
It trying to grab me?
Yeah, it's trying to pin you because it's in flight mode, so it just has its arms out trying to pin you against the wall that you're next to.
Try and flashbang it up close. Let me go a little short range. Focus flare.
You will have to roll. You'll have to roll Dex.
Okay.
To see if you have the accuracy, or to see if you can react, and then you roll Dex again for accuracy.
Okay. I think I'm reacting.
Yeah, that was your reaction for sure. Yeah, you can do it. It attempts to fly at you, and you flashbang it, which to your surprise actually works. These robots are blindable. So it is blinded in front of you, and I'll roll a funny dice to see if it actually like accidentally runs into the wall or something. It does not. If it had rolled under a 30 there, I'd have let it. So it just misses you and returns from its flight mode to its grounded form. The other one, I will roll to see what move it does. And it will attempt to grab Chronos. Chronos, what will you try to do? Counter? You want to counter the grab?
Yeah.
All right, we go strength for strength, and we'll see.
I bet.
Okay, yeah, great, good roll. Yeah, so it attempts to grab you, and upon it grabbing you, you are able to tech the grab. And what would you like to do? As it tries to grab you, you push both of its hands away and attempt to do something to it. What will you do in response?
I was gonna grab it back, like hugging it, and then I'm just gonna fall backwards with it and slam its head.
You're gonna suplex it. Okay. Yeah, I will allow you to do that. Roll strength for me again. See if you can hold on to it. Yep. So you counter its grab by grabbing it and bringing it into a backward suplex while the cameras are on, which does generate 2 stacks of hype. And you crush this automaton into the ground. I am gonna have it roll endurance. Oh wow. That actually does destroy the automaton because that was a pretty low roll. So yeah, that actually breaks the automaton. But it is your turn. What would you like to do? If there might be something you're forgetting. Yeah, because that was a counter. There might be something you're forgetting here, though.
Yeah, that shit blows up. So can I like roll agi to like get out the way?
Yeah, you could try to dodge it. Yeah, just roll agi. Don't forget to add you get a plus to your agi rolls.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. My agi's 50 and
Bet.
Sense,
Yeah.
60.
Don't forget that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You get out of the way. There we go. There's the rolls. Yeah. You get out of the way as this thing explodes after being slammed into the dirt. And it kind of actually roll Agi again. I want to see if you get lucky here. No. It blows you like back a little bit, and you kind of try to use it to go over the wall, but kind of fall just a little bit short. No damage taken though, because you did dodge it. And then it is Samuel time. Let's roll to see what Samuel does. Oh. Samuel basically just looks at the automaton and does the it's like not that close to him, but he just does the hand thing from JoJo and brings it to him. And I'm gonna have him roll strength for strength here, which is hilarious. What the number diff is gonna be, that's the automaton strength, which is actually a pretty good roll. And here's the commissioner strength, which is pretty funny. And
I was gonna say, you said that with a smile in your voice.
He just grabs it by the head and crushes its head in his hand as he throws it down onto the dirt, and it explodes. Although seemingly he does not care about the explosion. I'll have him roll endurance, which is actually like a decently weak stat for him, but I don't think he cares regardless. Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. So now you guys are still in front of this wall. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna turn to Lake. Alright. So punching it clearly did not work. And then I'm gonna like pick up Lake and try and throw him over the wall.
You know, he's not too different than Crosswise in some ways. Do you want that, like? Would you like him to pick you up and throw you? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Roll strength. Roll strength. Okay. Yeah. Roll Agi Lake. Okay. Bet. Wow. Yeah. Good job. Yeah. So, Chronos takes you, and much like how he was holding the automaton a second ago, he takes you and then just throws you straight up over the wall, because your jump is pretty high. So yeah, you just jump over the wall, landing on the other side. As you're in the air, you notice at the gate that a giant it's like this giant reinforced like metal bar that has like it's got lightning all over it, and it like beats in the door of the gate as you jump over this wall, and you land on the other side. Chronos, roll Dex to see if you hear the door get beaten in. I will allow that. You hear the loud slam of the lightning battering ram like break through the gate. And that gives you kind of an inclination of where you need to go. Meanwhile, Commissioner Samuel flies over the wall with Lake, and Judgment begins like finally makes his way through the crowd, as he's not much of a fighter, and like stops to take a breather next to you as you notice the gate being beaten open on the other side of the wall you're at.
I'm gonna say to Judgment, hey, how's it hanging? They're beating in the gate right now. So I don't know if you want to deal with
I
that.
have to go back in there. Why?
It,
I don't do this shit, man. I research.
well, you could research how I'm gonna kick their ass. Come on.
He begrudgingly starts walking forward with you. And you will roll I will have you and Ironwall roll D100s. To make it through the crowd. It should be shorter than the last one. Okay.
Okay, the D100
Yeah.
wasn't registered for a
Both.
second.
All right. You'll roll Agi. You'll roll Agi.
Back to this.
You are definitely caught off guard by some enemies, so we're going to roll strength to see if you're strong enough to not care or not. Okay, so you are caught in the midst of about 5 individuals. And you I'll let you go first, as these 5 corner you, in between you and the wall as you're trying to kind of make it past, like, quickly to the other side so you can get to the gate. What'll you do? There are 5 of them. They seem to just be some type of witches. You can't tell if they're corrupted or normal or what have you, but there are 5 witches attempting to corner you right now. What do you do?
Attempting to corner me. What would you say? How many people can I get in range with my punches at once, or is it just like single target?
So
'Cause I'm wondering if I
generally,
could just beat the crap out of all of them.
they're single target, but in a cinematic context, I will allow a multi-hit to let you hit multiple people with your punches.
Do I have to roll strength for that, or?
You would have to roll strength.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do that then.
And they're gonna roll agi to see if they dodge you or not. Actually, their agi's like this. Oh, fuck. I don't know if they can't dodge it. They literally, none of them can dodge your punches. You can do up to 5 because of Heavenly Combo. So, wow. So yeah, literally none of them can dodge it. So you do hit all of them. I will roll endurance for them, and they are pretty frail. They need to roll over an 80 here. So just barely.
Just barely.
Oh. Yeah, you're dead. That fucker's dead. Okay, this guy. That guy's a guy. Let's see. Okay, that's 5. Okay, so 2 of them are left standing. One of them looks relatively unharmed by your punch. It seems like they might use some kind of reinforcement magic or enchantments on what they're currently wearing. And the other one is like barely still standing after what you just did. I'm going to have the one that reinforces themselves attack you. They're going to let's see, let's coin flip. Okay. They are going to, you can tell that they are corrupted now as they shoot out a beam, like a blade of energy from their hand that's hurtling towards you. And it's very much corrupted energy. So, what will you do to this wave of corruption that is currently going from them to you?
Since it's cinematic, we're gonna see if we could do something funny.
Okay.
I'm gonna dodge it, appear next to him, and then attempt to throw him into the injured guy.
Okay. Roll Dex. That's funny. Roll Dex
Gotcha.
to see if you can even react to begin to dodge it.
Oh.
You definitely are not reacting to that shit. So
Definitely not.
it is gonna hit you in the chest, and they are going to siphon
try.
mental and stamina from you. Wow, that's funny. So it is going to deal 21 to both stamina and mental straight up. No flat defense. There is no. It just goes through. I want you to roll a raw D100 for me.
Me input the.
You're a living weapon, so it doesn't matter that much. It just has to literally not be a 1 and you're fine. However, it would be funny.
Oh.
Okay, you're good.
That's.
So you take the damage, and then the injured one will also attempt to attack you. And the injured one is going to shoot a blast of nightmare magic towards you. And you can tell that it is a flaming ball of nightmare magic. So it's fused. So what will you do in response to this?
Oh man, always with the flames. I'm just gonna try and normally dodge.
Okay, roll dex. The check for this will not be nearly as hard because it's not like a full
Yeah,
thing.
because I'm not trying
It'll
to
still
like.
be
throw some-
it'll still be difficult, but this person's weaker anyways. Wow! How do you do it?
It's a
That's
Chronos effect.
crazy. So yeah, you get hit. You take the-
The Chronos effect, man. I'm telling you, it's real.
you take 37 to the Domazoid specifically. Attacks your mental. And then roll a raw d100 for me.
Alright.
Actually, roll endurance before the raw d100.
Alrighty. Does the endurance reduce the damage I am taking? Or?
No, the endurance is for the fire.
Okay.
Because that's mental damage. It's attacking mental only.
I see. So that is. Alright, endurance. What's that? 37. Not much higher. The Chronos effect.
So the fire does burn you. And the burn will in fact make you slightly slower until you do something about it. It'll also begin, like, there will be some gradual damage taken away from it that'll stack up over time. So what do you want to do now that you are on fire? Well, you're not. Yeah, you're on fire.
I still had to roll that raw D100, didn't
Oh
I?
yeah, roll the raw d100. That's just the nightmare check, but you're a living weapon, so as long as it's not a 1, you're fine. Yep, you're good.
Alright. Is there a way I could extinguish the flames? Should I just kill these guys?
You can do whatever your heart desires.
Just kill these guys.
Sure.
So I'm gonna try the same thing again. That like strength roll.
No,
to
you're gonna try to
both them out.
multi-hit them. Yeah. Go ahead and roll strength. Okay, this might be more. This might be better for them. Wait, what was their? Okay, so they have a chance here. Okay, one of them. That one guy is just. Oh, they both tanked it. Well, the other one was already weak, to be fair. So the other one is still probably gonna die. That roll was unnecessary. But the other one giga tanks it. Like, he doesn't care about anything that you're doing. The motherfucker just attempts to blast back with reinforced nightmare energy. Blast heading your way.
I'm assuming that is my cue for my action.
Yeah. What do you do in response?
Can I just try and block that?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll endurance. You eat that. It doesn't do much to you. It is only going to. It's actually gonna reduce the amount of dice for this, so you only take 15 mental from the hit. And that's all. Nothing else happens. Roll endurance again for the fire that's currently on you, and then I will roll to see if it spreads. Okay, it does not spread, and you are resistant to the fire. It is not doing much to you currently. You can try to attack again. This one guy that doesn't care about your punches at all and siphoned back some mental and stamina when he stabbed you earlier.
I love that. Fuck it. If punches aren't gonna work, I'm gonna command grab him.
You're gonna command grab him. Roll strength. Roll strength. Roll strength.
Yep.
Motherfuckers. Well, luckily for you,
Chronos effect.
it's a strength contest. So you do win the strength contest. So yeah, you can command grab him. What do you want to do while grabbing him?
That was just whatchamacallit. It was martial arts god, I would say. So slam him down into the ground.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, you slam him down into the dirt and roll strength for me. You step forward with its head in your hand. This guy's head is in your hand, and you begin to crush it as you jump in the air and slam down on the ground. Normally what would produce a shockwave instead has just crushed the enemy beneath you and has not done much else to anybody else on the battlefield. Roll me another raw D100. Okay, you can make it to the gate. Roll me Agi. As long as this Agi roll is fine, you're chilling.
Do I get a regen for this D100 roll to make it to the gate, by the way?
No.
Or not? Or was that only? Okay, I got you.
Okay, yeah, you make it through the gate, to where you see that. Hold on, let me switch over to the other thing. You make it through with iron wall. And you see, as the gate was, broken into not too long ago, you see Osei, Lemisk, and Gaius. Oh, what's this? I actually need to take you guys to the combat field. You see Osei, Lemisk, and Gaius standing with some robots and a guy standing with some robots and some witches, some corrupted witches, as you have made it in. Let me do this. There you guys are. And yeah. So this is the reunion. You guys have met up in front of some automatons and some corrupted witches. And this fight shouldn't be too hard for the likes of you guys. Yeah, I guess you go ahead and talk. I need to move people over. Hold on. Let me move Samuel and Judgment over as well. Okay. Boom.
Nephew. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh my god. New nephew.
What up?
I go in for a dap.
Just in the dab.
I resent the dab. Yeah. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot you were out there, Chronos. I got over
That's
the
okay.
wall and I was just so excited to see everybody. But I
It's
knew
okay.
you'd be all right.
Yeah, it was alright. There was some guys. One guy was super strong. So I just decided to grab him. I put him in the dirt. It wasn't too much trouble.
Well, in honor of our reunion, I have a prayer. I turn to the camera, and I use World of Forms.
Okay.
gonna take a picture of it.
Okay.
I use World of Forms to give myself a more holy light or a holy aura, and I use the new skill to really bring home that.
You do get the picture, like. Roll wisdom for me, Quay. And you use the new skill, so you pay mental to make the check lower. So, yeah, spend 25 mental, and then roll wisdom for me. Everybody else, put your oh, I accidentally gave Gaius a turn. He's an assist, not turn man. Go ahead and put your turns in the turn order. Your
This is
dexterity, yeah.
I turned to the camera. I was ready to die today. I stood on this field with no promises, only purpose, only prayer, only the fire you both lit in me long ago. I looked toward Osei and my nephews Osei and Lake. The enemy, I show the enemy to the camera. The enemy is vast. Their name heavy like iron. Their presence darkens the ground itself. And I had braced myself to fight this alone. But then they came, my people, my friends, my family, the ones I fought beside, wept beside, bled beside. Time has scattered us. Distance has silenced us. But you, corrupted God, you never let memory rot. You kept the pain alive so we'd remember who we are when it mattered the most. You, goddess of miracles, you moved through unseen paths, turning what was broken into a circle once more. You timed their arrival like only you could. Not early, not late, but right on time. And so now I stand, not alone. Now we all stand, shoulder to shoulder, story to story, soul to soul, not perfect, but present. And I ask you, both, miracle goddess, corrupted God, in this final hour, let us be more than warriors. Let us be witnesses. Let our blades carry justice. Let our cries shake the sky. Let our wounds be holy. Let our bound be our bond be unbreakable. And when we strike, let it be the strike that echoes through time. Not just for victory, but for everything we almost lost. We are here. We are ready. And you, the both of you, God and Goddess, are with us. Let the enemy see not just us, but the power you have rekindled in our return. Mercy Squad, assemble.
Hey,
Amen.
roll me a D100. Roll me a D100. Oh, so close, dude. Imagine a world in which that was a miracle roll. Yeah, so the wisdom roll was really good. And I'll give him bonus points for the emphatic speech. I'll give him the bonus points for actually preaching. I'll give it to him. So everybody, you get 10 to your strength and 10 to your endurance. I will also apply this to Crosswise, although he is not here yet. Or he, in the timeline, should technically be on the way here. Because he's supposed to appear after this battle. I'm gonna have his section play. Spoiler alert. So yeah, you guys get 10 to strength, 10 to endurance. And then, you get 2 stacks of hype. Lemisk. And Lake, you can take your turn.
10 to strength, 10 to endurance, you said?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Damn,
Bing.
70 dexterity. What are you doing?
So what are you doing?
Shit.
So damn, he's a nigga dexterous.
Oh, bro.
Go right here.
Uh-huh. That's exactly
I'm
20.
gonna. I'm gonna pop focus flare on bro.
Focus flare. You do know that the automatons can be blinded, so that will work. Let me go ahead and write blinded here. You also know they have 30 flat defense because Chronos got his shit ran down by him that one time.
Real.
I will go ahead and state that these other guys just have no flat defense. These witches in the back, they just don't got none.
Okay. I am just gonna go ahead and key charge.
Yup. You can key
And
charge your
then-
one time. Go for it.
And then let me see. Hold on. Doing all my math. My bad.
Mm-hmm. You're good.
All right. Then I'm gonna use Midas.
53. Nothing. No, wait.
Oh,
You got a
reroll.
bad
We
one.
reroll. We reroll.
Reroll. You reroll that. You definitely reroll that.
Incredible.
Incredible. Nothing happens. Hey, you gotta take that. You gotta take that. Hey, that's better than what it would have been.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna chill then. Yeah. I'm just gonna end my turn.
You're gonna end your turn after that? I was gonna say you.
Yeah. Cause well, hold on. Let me see if I can. I'll double key charge is what I'm gonna do.
You cannot. Once per turn.
I cannot. Okay.
I say Might of Minus
Yeah.
doesn't cost AP, so it's like you could try to go again. It's just you used your one reroll, so you can't reroll
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna end my turn for now.
Okay, but just needed to make sure. All right,
Yes.
Lemisk. It's your turn.
I start by casting Corrupted Prayer of Fortune.
Corrupted Prayer of Fortune. Yes, Corrupted Prayer of Fortune. What would you like to do? Would you like to give oh wait, that's the heal, right? You can either heal
yes.
or one instance of added attack.
Yes, so I'm going to give everyone one instance of added attack.
Okay, so everybody, the next attack that you do will have 140 damage added to it.
Huge.
Alrighty.
What would you like to do after that, Lemisk?
Hold on, I gotta get the
You
calculator.
gotta do you gotta go ahead and calc that up. So you can do something else, or you can cast, obviously, the Prayer of Misfortune or Shielding, whatever you want to do.
Let's see, and then you know what? I'll cast a Prayer of Shielding.
Okay, so everybody will have either, are you gonna give the instance of block or the overshield?
We'll do an overshield
Okay.
for yeah. 'Cause I think overshield goes with Osei a lot, right? You're like
Yeah. So
Right.
everybody has 95 overshield. Everybody has that. 95 over shield. Because of Lemisk. Oh yeah, I'll also write that everybody has 140 added attack. 140 added 1 attack. Okay. There you go. Actually, technically, no, that's not how that works. Never mind. So, what would you like to do next, Lemisk?
Then I will do a. We'll end the turn off with a prayer of misfortune.
Yep, you can
And
do
we're
that.
gonna take away. We're gonna take away some flat defense. Get it? Is it single target, right?
You. So your. Let's see, prayer. You could have you could make it hit multiple if you were willing to pay more mental for it. Because
Yeah, I'll pay
prayer
more
expert.
for it.
Okay, so go ahead and pay me 30 mental.
Okay.
And both of them will have their flat defense entirely removed. And actually, technically, because he got big buffed since the last time we fought, actually. It's been that long. So actually, your prayer of misfortune is 95. They only have 30 flat defense. So that 30 flat defense until their next turn turns into 65 damage amp. So everybody is going to do an extra 65 damage every time they hit them until their next turn. And it's gonna be written.
All right.
And that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I'll hold my gun.
Big bet. Hold your gun. Go ahead and get because you did your full prayer combo. You did the full prayer loop, so you'll get a stack of hype for that, and you'll get a stack of hype for the gun flash. Chronos.
Oh my god, I got people. Hold on.
I got people. I can have them go before her because they're
Alright.
the same. I was gonna say I could have the enemies go before you since you're technically the same time.
Nah.
Okay,
it's
bet.
good now. They're
All right.
good now.
Bet.
Alright.
What do you want to
gonna
do
walk
here? You're gonna walk up?
And I'm gonna use a free action to start talking.
You can't. No free action. First off, this isn't D&D. Second off, why are you talking to a robot? They can't speak. Third off, you can tell these other fuckers are corrupted. They also cannot speak. There is no talking here. Who are you?
Talk anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro's talking to the void. Got it. Alright, anyways, you
Talking
can move
to
for
the
free.
void.
Your movement is free, though. Your movement is free because you
Okay.
have Agi out the busy. So, you took 15
Camera
meters.
on.
Yep, camera's on. Camera's been on. You're chilling.
How dare you try and destroy this holy place?
Oh shit, hold on, wait.
The
Cooking?
place that so many people, living weapons and witches alike, hold dear. The place that holds so much history. The place that is so important that witches make a pilgrimage to it at least once in their lives. I can't wrap my head around why anyone would do this. The whole world is watching, and I feel it. Their anger. This burning. It hurts. And I can't lie, it hurts bad. The people, they want justice. And who am I to deny them of that? And then I'm gonna pop Dragon install.
Oh fuck, that's hard as fuck actually. Okay, yeah, you pop install. Darkness install, I'm assuming. You're going darkness
Yes.
mode?
And then after that,
Alright.
I am going to do martial arts god light work on the enemy in front of me, and I'm gonna EX it.
Okay, so before you do that, you do have to cast God's Kingdom. So take 55 stamina from yourself.
I got you.
Uh,
Sorry.
so you do that, which will put you pretty low, but that's actually good for you right now. So
You said 50?
you take away the spell cost. So the spell's cost is 55. It doesn't cost any AP to do God's Kingdom. It just takes 55 stamina. That will expend all 3 of your darkness stacks, preventing you from getting locked out. That will reset to 0. You are now in darkness mode. And you are going to EX what?
I am going to EX. It was martial arts god light work.
Martial arts god light work.
Channeling
Yes.
all the people's anger and wrath into one big hit
So that.
onto this enemy in front of
Fuck.
me.
Wait, I didn't think about. Oh, whoa. Wait, that spell's crazy. Wait, that spell's crazy because of what Lemisk just did.
It was all to plan.
I think by technicality. Also, we didn't hear anything, Cam, so you're good. I think by technicality, because that's a spell, what Lemisk casted applies to every hit. So you have 140 to 3 hits right now. And since it's 3 hits, each hit is going to give you the lifesteal effect. By the way. That's like the point of the multi-hit. So your transformation ends after 2 turns. Yeah.
Okay.
I know. Oh, you turn it into one big hit. Okay. Yeah.
One big hit.
One big hit. Okay. All right, let me pull out my calculator. Right quick, because I got to do some math. All right. So, if I do this, plus this. Hold on. My bad. This is on me. I got to calculate. Okay. All right. Holy fuck. Oh, and you're burning currently, right?
You're
Oh.
still burning, I believe.
Fuck, yeah, you're still burning. That means your fists are on fire.
Can I take a picture of this?
By the way, since I was still burning while I was walking up, I was burning, and I popped that shit.
Yeah, so
On
you were
camera.
taking the extra.
Live on
Yeah. You build 3 stacks of hype. For the combo. So you use the EX because it's a 2 cost. So you use 2 hype to EX it. You got 3 back from the whole ordeal and the speech and everything. You will be dealing the 275 from EXing it because it turns into 1 big hit rather than 3 hits. You'll be gaining 33 stamina back for the lifesteal from darkness mode. But that's not all. The 275 is added 140, added 65 because of the damage amp, plus burning, which is going to add a little bit of the fire effect to it. Oh, alright, y'all can watch this thing's health go down by a lot. So, that did a lot of damage. And the crazy part is that if this motherfucker hits you back, it's not actually gonna matter. You paid the cost for the spell, right? 25 stamina, 40 AP.
For the stamina damage?
Yeah, you pay 25 stamina and 40 AP for the spell.
I forgot the AP.
Yeah.
So 40, that's 60, yeah.
Okay, what else will you do?
Alright. I still have movement, correct?
Yeah, you're good. You can still do shit. Whatever
Doing
you want to
that,
do.
I turn my back to the enemy. I walk back to lake. I turn to lake. And I say to lake, Lake, I want you to further the mission of exacting the people's wrath. I hereby grant you my oath. And I
Oh
have the
shit!
form.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! That's like the best possible thing you could have done here. I didn't think you'd actually do it. Oh fuck! I did. Okay, I have something prepared for this, but I was not prepared for this. Okay. Lake,
What up, though?
will you accept the oath of Chronos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I had to ask. I didn't know if there was something you wanted to do. My bad. My fault. My bad.
Mm.
I was trying to give you autonomy and shit. My fault.
Let's go.
So Chronos enters his scythe form. The form Chronos Corfu, which means that. Yeah. Wow. That's. Oh, and the life steal's gonna apply to both of you. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the best possible option. That's wow. You played that. You played that. So every time you attack, you will have the two-handed damage of Chronos applied to your attacks. And also you will have until so darkness mode ends 2 turns from now. So
Okay.
while he has darkness mode active, you will have lifesteal of 33 stamina. Because it's still Chronos' turn when it's activated, and he has over 50 AP. I am going to allow him to cast a spell as a living weapon, because that's the only thing he can do as a living weapon now. It costs 50 AP to use a spell. The only one that you would not be able to cast is anything over 50, and you have one that's over 50 currently. But it doesn't matter, because you wouldn't be able to use it while in this form anyways. Anything that can be
Gotcha.
casted, he can use. So, Chronos, what would you like to do as a spell while in Scythe form?
As a spell.
Yes. You
I'm
cannot
gonna ask
do anything else.
about
You
the
just have to
rolling.
spell. Okay. What's
I'm
the
gonna ask about the rolling.
what is it?
As I go into my sight form
Mm-hmm.
and I am placed in Lake's hands,
Yeah.
would I be legally allowed to
Uh-huh.
cast Soldier of God because I'm touching Lake?
Oh yeah. That yes. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. You can do that. You won't be able to do it again on his turn. Because that would
That's fine.
break the game.
That
Fuck.
is completely fine.
Holy fuck. This is exactly the type of person that I told Nighlin I thought you were. Okay. So, you expend 1 dark stack, you don't have any, but you gain a light stack. Are you going to use the movement bonus on that or no? You also get another stack of
that
height
is
for
to
the oath.
Yeah, that is to expend a light stack, right?
No, you use 20% of your mental, so
Oh.
50 mental.
Yeah, so
Which is
50
fine,
mental for-
because you're in scythe mode right now, so you can't technically take damage until after you leave. So the only damage is you damaging yourself for spells.
I will do that.
Okay.
What was
So,
it, 10 extra
uh,
meters for them?
Chronos activates Soldier of God. Anybody you touch can be targeted to get an initiative bonus that makes their turn the next in the order. You expend 1 dark stack and gain 1 light stack. You may also give your ally a 10-meter movement speed bonus for 20% mental. Yes, this move costs a decent amount, so like it. Good play. The next in the turn order is Lake. It is your turn once more. So on Lake's turn, Chronos has 50 AP to cast a spell in tandem with what Lake is doing. And then Lake, you get a full normal turn as normal. It's just anything that's a physical attack gets added 2-handed damage bonus from Chronos. as well as some combo stuff that you guys don't have unlocked yet because you have to obtain the Oath skill to do it, which you'll get later.
Gotcha.
So
The 140 added, does that have to be?
that's your first attack. That is the first thing you attack with.
Yeah. Does that have to be physical?
Doesn't have to be physical. That can be mental.
Can it apply to area of effect? Or
Yes.
no?
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
Okay. I am going to.
And you have a key charge active.
Ding. Yep, key charge.
You still have
active.
key charge active from last turn, so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 35, yeah.
Where are we at? 40, 30, 35, 40. Okay. I am gonna try to get a shot of like, can I do like a window thing? Move to like maybe here.
Okay.
Well, I guess that would hurt my. Really want to be like here.
Okay, bad. You can do that.
Get just a picture of all these guys for minutes to midnight.
You can do that. That would be allowed. Minutes to midnight. You take a picture of all enemies in the area, freezing them in time while delivering martial blows to their body. After ripping the picture, they take all the damage as they feel all the hits at once. Yes, you can do that. You take this picture and you will AoE all of them. That's still a physical hit, by the way. It costs mental to cast, but it still attacks them physically.
Okay, cool.
So it's still like stamina damage. So that is what, 149? Is that what that says? Yeah, 149 plus 140. So 149 plus 140 is 289. So these guys, that does hit everybody in your field of vision. So you're good. Boom. 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 And boom. And then the plus this many. So minus boom. That was a good attack. Yeah, since the only thing I meant by physical attack is like anything that has you like physically hitting them is gets the two-handed damage bonus from using the scythe.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I see
am
what you're saying.
a melee weapon, so
Yeah.
you can melee.
You can.
Yeah. That's hey, we're getting to it.
We're getting to it.
I wanted to get the strategic. Hit
Yeah, no,
everybody with the bonus out of the way.
that was a good use of the added attack from Lemisk. Lemisk, great work. Yeah. So now
Okay.
what? What do we do?
Now Might of Midas.
Now Might of Midas. Now Might of Midas. And
Heal chips equal to Dex plus 100.
and add Dex
Add
plus
Dex
100.
plus 100 to your next attack. Okay.
Okay, cool. So 177 added to your next attack. Oh shit.
It's just 70, right? 170.
Yeah, 170, not
Oh, and
177.
I'll get 170 chips.
You do get.
Sweet.
Yeah. You get 170 chips. And you add 170 to your next attack. See, Chronos gets to work when it ain't rolls involved. That's crazy. So yeah, you have 170. What is it that you wish to do?
Let me see where I'm at with regards to my AP. Hold up. Though. Okay.
I like being forced to do Yu-Gi-Oh rulings here. I like it.
All right. Just gonna run up on bro.
Yeah, you can run up on bro.
I'll just
Yeah, move. Yeah.
buddy myself.
Yeah.
So what you gonna do when you run up on bro?
We got cameras.
Oh yeah, there's cameras everywhere. Everybody got cameras
Okay,
up.
we got cameras. Cool.
Your minutes to midnight did give you a stack of hype. I should have said that.
Okay, cool. Huge.
You got 7 of them, thanks. So
All right. When I accepted your vow, I told you I'd finish what you started.
oh shit.
I'm gonna hold out my corrupted arm,
Yeah.
and it starts transforming into the fang.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Just gonna get down, like I'm key charging, like kind of in a kneeling position,
Mm-hmm.
and then just like burst through bro's chest.
You will, using Corrupted Blade's Fangs, you will have the added damage bonus from the Scythe. So I want to see how much you overkill here by. Because you could actually prevent the detonation from happening if you eviscerate it enough. So Corrupted Blade's Fangs. Fuck. So that's gonna be doing 174 plus the 170, right? But that's also gonna be getting extra two-handed damage from Chronos. So you're gonna be getting 137 added to that. But also, because of Yu-Gi-Oh! Rulings, technically when you got the 170 bonus to your attack, you were wielding Chronos. So therefore, Chronos has to get the extra 170. So Chronos will have an extra 170 added to that. And so this guy has 286 health left. I don't know the exact math here, but if he goes to minus 300, he is so eviscerated that it cannot even self-destruct because there is not enough left. So we're going to see what happens when I type this number in. Minus 365. It does not self-destruct. All of the souls hidden in the cage of the automaton's chest simply just get siphoned into the corrupted blade that Chronos turns into when fused with the nightmare arm that Lake has, and cease to even be able to attempt to explode. Yeah, that was sick. I like that. I fuck with that. That was dope. So this motherfucker doesn't exist no more.
He's gone forever.
He is gone forever.
Turned his dumb ass to dust.
So we do that. And Chronos, you didn't cast a spell yet. So what spell will you cast on his turn for the 50 AP?
For 50.
Yeah, you only
down.
well, you only have 50 while you're in. Your max is 50 when you're being wielded.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Your max is 50. Oh yeah. Also, both of you, for the for that hit, both of you get 33 stamina back.
Okay. Since I have 50. Shit.
And Soldier God cannot be
That guy's
casted on the person you
eviscerated.
just used it on. So,
But
but if you got anything
that
that
guy's eviscerated.
if you got anything that works from range, it's still
since-
fine.
If I have anything, I was gonna ask. I was just about to ask. Since all my moves are kind of punching moves, I don't know. If I
No,
make
you've got a
move-
decent amount of them. You got a decent amount of non-martial moves.
Non-martial.
You got like Dark Saber
That
and
guy
stuff.
was still alive. I was definitely gonna hit what was it? World Shattering Fist.
Oh, true. I mean, you don't gotta I mean, you could also like you can
You
do
said I could
anything.
shoot like energy blades or some shit out.
I was gonna
when I
say
was
you
shooting
have
one?
you have twin blades. Is the thing.
Oh yeah. I don't
Um.
have 2 light stacks, but says
Oh,
that
you don't have 2 light stacks.
right now.
That's true. That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't.
So we're gonna go with Plan B, which is what I had.
Hmm.
We're just gonna cast Dark Saber, and I think we're probably gonna EX that. So
Okay.
like whenever his next shit happens, they're getting burned.
Are you going to EX to keep it active, or do you want to refund the light stack, or do you want to pay all 4 of your hype stacks to do both effects?
Um, Gives me back a light stack if I do that, and then I just keep it up another turn, yeah. And it deals more damage.
It does, yeah.
Um, I am only going to choose one since I do still see the potential for World Shattering Fist to be EX'd.
Okay,
So,
that's fine.
so I'm just gonna like not pay the upkeep next
Okay,
turn.
and you're just gonna pay the stamina when the turn comes back around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want me to do it now.
No, that's
I could
you're
do it
you're
now.
good. We'll do it next turn.
Okay.
So you're paying to keep the
Um,
light stack.
I am paying to not pay the upkeep, and then it deals more damage.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Okay, so you won't have to pay on your next turn. Gotcha.
Do I have regen, by the way?
While you are a sword, yeah, you'll still have regen. It's just
Okay, so I
AP.
hit regen.
Yeah, you hit regen. And you won't get a turn, obviously, so because you're a weapon now. Is the other thing. So, anyways, the automaton. It is his turn because Lake does not have any more AP and Chronos has done his spell. So this automaton does not have many actions, so we are going to roll this to see what it do. It is going to, well, we've got to see how far everybody is from this thing. Nobody is close enough, so it must roll again. That's hilarious. Okay, this thing loses its turn. Osei, your turn.
Okay. Let me go ahead and well, before I do this, would Osei know any knowledge about this automaton you said, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he would? Okay.
You would know that they are robots. They are robots that are constructed using souls of once living beings. And they are like more magically inclined than they are physically inclined, actually, despite how large they are and their appearance and how armored they are. They seem to be more of like they do things that attack a person's soul or mental, things of that nature. They're not entirely physically lacking, but they do a lot of magical stuff. You can tell that. Dream magic will
Okay.
tell you that. You can sense magic.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and pop a overshield.
Okay, so you will cast Overshield. And Overshield is going to be at. Okay, that does. So you'll have 105 because of the Overshield that already exists from Quay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, correct. Yeah.
Okay. And then I will do a key charge.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Pretty. Okay. And then
Oh,
I'll
let me
mhm.
add the stacks to your overshield for the what Quay did. So the oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. Never mind, because you're not missing any health on it, so it's still fine. Okay, continue. My bad.
You go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so then I'll conjure my sword.
You will conjure the sword, yeah. Go for it. Is it gonna be a oh wait, you're not EXing it, so it's just a normal sword.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
and
which is it, one-handed or two-handed?
it's one-handed.
One-handed.
Well,
Okay.
no,
Oh,
it's two-handed.
two-handed. Okay.
Yeah. And so I have enough movement to move up. Let me see, right here,
Yeah, you have 38 movement.
right here. Okay. I have enough movement. I wanted to move right here.
Yeah, you can.
All right, and then I will attempt to stab this enemy.
Okay. So I will say, you do have to pay the AP for key charge. You didn't pay for key charge. But
Oh no, I did. Because it was 25
oh, you
for
did it on the
the key charge.
wrong thing. You did it on the wrong in the wrong. You did it in max, not current.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
It threw me
That's
off.
my fault.
You fucked it up. Yeah,
Right.
it's fine. It's fine. You're good.
Okay. Yeah, it's 50 now. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. Bad. Yeah, I just was reading it wrong because it was in the wrong spot. You're good. Yeah, you can attempt
Okay.
to slash at it with your two-handed for 20 AP.
20 AP. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that.
And then you will do that plus this plus this plus how much was okay. You did a lot of fucking damage just now with that combo. Because of the 140 added to your next attack, and because of the key charge, and because of the how that works, all that, you will see the health go down to that.
Okay. That was 20 movement. I should have enough movement to move to the next enemy.
Yep, you do.
Okay.
Without paying anything, you do.
Okay. Then I will move right here
Mm-hmm.
and do the same thing.
You'll slash him. Well, you do have to recast the sword, but you can do that. You have to re-summon the sword.
Okay, so let me go back.
So it'll
and let me
pay 10.
think.
You just gotta pay 10 mental.
Okay.
So 10 mental, and then do the same thing.
Yep.
Okay. Minus this many. And you will also. I need to take away the damage amp on this guy. Just now remembered that he's back at 30 flat because it reached his turn. Anyways, yeah. So you did that much. Both of the slashes got you 1 stack of hype.
Okay.
And is that going to be all?
Do I have enough AP to move back here?
So you did going here would have been 25, 30, 35. Yeah, you have enough without using AP to do that.
Okay. I was thinking, but I wasn't 100%
Yeah,
sure.
you're
Okay,
good.
yeah. Then I'll end my turn.
You in your turn? Okay. So this fucker has got literally 2 actions. Oh wait, I guess I could just do this, huh? Okay. It is going to where is this one? It's in the back. Does it have a good angle on anybody hitting someone? Can't hit you. Literally can only hit Osei. So Osei, this thing is going to try to do, because these are the same type of witches that Chronos would have fought on the way here, so it's gonna try to send out the beam sword to hit you. It extends out to 30 meters. It is going to try to hit you. Is there anything you can do here to prevent this?
No.
No? Okay. It is going to hit you for... Oh wait, it's this. It is going to go ahead and siphon for that much. So it actually doesn't do that much. So you will be taking 16 to your mental, and you are going to be taking 32 to stamina.
And that's after
Without
flat defense, or do I have to
before
count
flat
that?
defense. So
Before?
yeah, so your flat defense would be your flat defense would make it so that 10. You would take 10 with flat defense.
So 10 to the stamina.
Yeah,
and
you take 10 to
then-
stamina and 16 to mental.
Okay.
And that's what you do. Alright, next. This guy. We are going to do this again. We are going to have this one can target any of you 3. I now realize that didn't actually damage you, by the way, Osei. That did damage to your overshield. So it just took away 10 overshield.
Ooh.
Actually,
Okay,
no, it
okay.
would have done all that damage to your overshield. You wouldn't even had to factor in flat defense. So you're actually at 3 stacks on because you've lost 30 on your overshield, which means that the damage is up. So there's that. It can attempt to attack any of you 3, so we are going to whoops. 3. Boom. It is going to hit Chronos. Chronos, is there anything you can do? It can't attack you, so it will attack Lake instead. Lake, is there anything you can do?
Your mic is
No.
Oh, no,
Yeah, I
his-
didn't realize
yeah,
I was
his-
muted. I
his-
have no type of AP.
Yeah, you have no AP. That's fine. This guy will attempt to do the same thing, and it can attack. Can't attack, it doesn't matter. So it could technically attack. So 1 is Lemisk, 2 is Osei, 3 is Lake. So it is going to attack Osei. Is there anything you can do to this thing trying to siphon your shit? As a matter of fact, it doesn't actually matter because it's going to go to your overshield anyways, to be fair.
Yeah, I have no AP.
Okay, well, it would do the same amount of damage as it did. Actually, I have to roll for the damage. Also, the attack from Cam, or for Cam. So, we're going to do slash R 2d20, and I'm going to do that twice. So, this is for Cam. So, you're going to take 26 mental, and you are going to take 52 stamina, but that's going to go to the overshield. So the only thing you have to take is the 26 mental, Cam.
26 mental.
And then the overshield, I'll keep track of that. And then we're going to do that again. That's for Osei. So it is going to do 17 mental to you, and it is going to do 34 to your shield. So that's going to make it so that you have 6 stacks. Which now we're talking good numbers. Okay. So then we're gonna go to the last guy that I forgot about. I thought that was the end of the turn. And these fuckers all need to siphon that back. Plus 6. Plus 17. And then this guy is going to hopefully do the other move that actually does damage. Nope. Okay, we're just gonna keep trying to siphon small amounts of damage, so we're just gonna be annoying. All right, 1, 2, 3. It can't hit you. So 1, 2. So 2 is Lemisk, 1 is Osei. Nope. All right, 2 is Osei. So Osei gets to build more stacks. So slash R dirty 20. Boom. It does 12, so it's gonna do 20 to your shield. So we're gonna add some more stacks to that. It's gonna be, you have 8 now, and then it's gonna deal 12 mental to you before going back to Lemisk.
Oh, mental.
Yep, you take 12 mental, and now it is Lemisk's turn.
All right.
Oh yeah, this guy's back. The 140 added to 1 attack also applies to yourself, Quay. That's why it's still up. It used to be that it only applied to allies, but after the stuff on the island, it applies to yourself as well. Same with the defense and stuff. The overshield's also applying to you.
Well, that's fine. I'm just gonna do that combo again. This time, we're gonna use EX.
Ooh.
We're gonna use EX Prayer of EX Prayer of Misfortune.
EX Prayer of Misfortune. So you will take both flat defense and attack away from the enemies. I'm assuming you want to pay the mental to make that apply to everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so the mental cost of that is going to be 50. But you will gain 1 height back from casting that EX, so you should be at 3.
All right, and then I'll do a EX. I'll do a EX Prayer of Prayer of Fortune.
Prayer of Fortune, okay. You'll be EXing that, so you'll heal and give attack bonus. So everybody heals 140 stamina and gets the attack bonus again. So make sure you heal that. And then you will get the 1 back for the EX cost.
And then I'll EX Prayer of Shielding.
Prayer of Shielding. And you will give everybody a free block and an overshield. So Josh, the infinite loop with Josh is crazy. That's OD. I like that. So yeah, that's good. So now everybody has so everybody's overshield has taken a little bit of damage. So I'm keeping track of it. Just know that you got overshield on top of what you already had. Josh, you had like 22 left. It's now 95 plus that, so like yeah, you have 117 now, which is hilarious that you're it's just building stacks for you, which is great. I love that. Good team play. And then Lake, you had Let me do the math. 39. So that so you now have 134 overshield. Chronos 95. That's just that you have a 190. And then Lemisk also has 190 because he never got hit. And yeah, so good shit. So everybody gets 65 damage amp, and the other guys get 95. So I'm just gonna write it on the one in the center, but all of them have 95 damage amp. And is that will end your turn? EXing all those? Yep, bet. And you get the one. You should have one hype left over from the last cast there. So Chronos, it is your turn, but it's not your turn. You're not real. So Lake, what will you do for your turn?
Okay, I am unmuted. Cool.
You got
Yeah.
the no flat defense, right? For
Yeah.
these guys.
They have no flat. Oh yeah, none of them have flat defense. So yeah. So actually, that's 95 on the robot too. You're right. 95 damage. Yeah. Yep. So no flat defense. All their attack is lowered, and they, I believe, yeah, you guys all got healed and got the attack. So yeah. All right. So, what will you do, Lake?
Oh, my fault. That's my Discord.
All good. All good. I'm going to sprint it, bro.
You have the movement for that. You can do that.
And I am going to
Yeah, easy.
I have a question since you split it up.
Ding.
Midas?
What's up?
Yeah, what's the deal?
My question was, does Godspeed Adept technically count?
Does Godspeed Adept technically count? Yes, that would technically count. For every 10 meters move, his next attack does 10 damage for every 10 meters, yes.
Okay.
So you moved 30 meters there, Cam. So you get an extra 30 attack here. Plus the dex from Midas. Yeah. That's 70.
No, this is 17.
Oh.
11 to 20 is apply at
11 to
days.
20. Okay, I thought it was 1 to 10. My fault. I misread it.
All good.
Yeah. So the bot will lose one action if that's the one you choose to apply days to, unless you're applying days to somebody else.
Going with the bot.
You're going with the bot? Okay. The bot is dazed.
I want to. What is my AP cost on one hand? It is just 15.
It's 15, and it's 15, but the scythe is a two-handed weapon.
Gotcha.
So if you're using Chronos, it has to be two-handed.
Okay, gotcha.
And in that instance, would both of our damages from two-handed stack, or is
Yes.
it highest one? Okay.
Yeah, both of them would stack. That'd be one on top of the other. I think both of you guys right now, if I add together your two-handed, is is 259.
And is that before Godspeed Adept, I'm assuming?
Oh, yeah, that's before. With it added would be 289. It doesn't apply to both of you because the only one moving is him.
Okay.
That would also have the 140 added, I guess, technically, from the... Because he recasted that.
I am gonna go ahead and Does okay. Does Chronos apply? He won't apply my Furun Kazan.
No,
Mark's
that's their
wave.
camera, specifically.
Mm.
I do have a chance of burning if you have a multi-hit, I think, because of
Because
Dark
he...
Saber.
Yeah, Darksaber can burn. And he is Darksaber right now.
Okay.
He did cast it at the end. Oh yeah, you gotta repay that. By the way, pay the cost for that, Mercy.
Oh, you're right. You're right. How much was it?
You pay what is it? It's you pay 10%, so 17. Pay 17.
Yeah, and then would I pay the resource cost for casting a spell as well?
No, just the stamina.
No, just 17. Okay.
This is the last
Alright.
turn that darkness mode is active as well.
Yeah. Sorry. I am gonna go ahead and Shutter Strike.
You are going to Shutter Strike. So Shutter
And
Strike
then-
will be channeling Key into Chronos instead of the camera, obviously,
Mhm.
since you're wielding him currently.
Yeah.
So you will do Shutter Strike to the robot.
Mhm.
Okay, so 229 plus okay, so my bad. 229 plus his damage plus the 140 plus the 30 for moving. Oh shit, whoops. My bad. I gotta... Okay, that will do this much. Boom, 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 boom. Oh wait, plus the 95, so minus 95 because of the damage amp from what Quay did. And he's dazed, and that move already dazes, right? Shadow Strike dazes.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is stunned. He guaranteed has to waste actions to be able to do anything. So he's stunned now.
Alright.
Is he burning? Question mark.
Is he burning from the Darksaber?
Darksaber. Yes.
So we will have to roll to see if it does go up in flames. So I will roll with its endurance. It will have to be over a 70 to burn. He is on fire. Burn doesn't do much to metallic enemies, but it does apply just a flat damage thing that exists. It's what you got earlier because you were on fire. So there we go. You transforming did put out the fire that you had, but it doesn't matter. Darksaber fire happened. Do you want to keep Darksaber active?
I EX'd it, so I didn't have to pay it, right?
Right. Oh yeah. True.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Lake, is that the end of your turn? What else are you gonna do?
Am going to excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and okay. Here's what I want to do.
Okay. He's figured it out. He has figured it out.
I am going to use let me price it out. Let me price it out. I
Mhm.
have it. I have it.
Okay. He's found the line. He's found the line.
Okay. So I have.
What is the line, brother?
Okay. I got
Okay,
it.
He's got it.
I am going to. I'm going to. EX Ghost Print Flick.
EX goes print flicked. You. Okay, yeah.
I think this is the guy who didn't tell me his name. It says picture of old boy aura farming.
Picture of old boy aura farming is. I don't know. You hopefully
Yeah, I
wrote
have
something
no
about that in
clue.
your notes. Picture of
I
old boy
or
aura
farm that one
farming.
farm.
No,
no, that's actually
that was yes, that was actually the picture of Chronos like on the tree branch standing there like Piccolo. Is what that
Yeah.
was. Yes, yeah. You're right.
Sorry about that. Won't do that again.
So you did that plus what other picture?
World of Forms.
The Wardle Forms picture that you got. Yes, yeah.
Mhm.
So
I want to
picture.
throw that
Okay.
at all of these minions over here. Okay, I want them to see. I'm trying to World of Forms them
Oh,
as
okay.
I absolutely murk their leader.
Oh fuck. Whoa. Wow. That's some crazy interplay. Yeah, so you do that. It'll be 172. Are you gonna take both EX effects? Would you like to pay 2 hype for both EX effects?
Yes.
Okay. So it's going to do oh wow, that's crazy. So this will do this and it will die. We will. So the World of Forms does take over. How much damage does World of Forms do, Lemisk?
It yeah, it does 294.
294. That's being added. So 294. Roll wisdom for me, Quay. That's a good roll. Yeah, it is an actual World of Forms that takes hold of them. But it is attacking physically instead of mentally because it is using Ghost Print Flick. So it does actually hit all of these individuals because he successfully got the wisdom roll. So there we go. And Chronos, your spell. What would you like to do?
Did the robot in front of us die yet?
It did.
It did.
Yes.
Unfortunate.
The only 2 people alive are over there in the back. The robot has yet to explode. On its turn, it will self-destruct within a 20-meter radius.
Will self-destruct.
And it was directly in front of you, yeah. So.
Can I technically attack it to make it overkilled or not?
You could attempt to do such a thing.
Because if not, I might just do.
Yeah, you can
Heavenly
you can
combo.
attempt if you want.
Because the other idea was Heavenly Combo EX to just throw it away.
That also could work, yeah. You actually could let me try to help you out here. Do you have an angle here? Yeah, you could push it into somebody else if you wanted to do that. If you wanted to EX Heavenly.
I bet.
How much damage does it? 220. Okay. Yeah. So
Go down to 2 hype because oh wait, no, I go down to 1 because that's tier 2, right?
yeah, so it does hit this guy.
No, it is about tier 1.
And
Heavenly Combo.
Oh, it blows both of them up. Oh shit. So or no, it's this, right? Yeah. So it's that plus 60. So that's 95 to both of these guys back here. Minus 95. Boom. I'm assuming that was definitely in Lake's turn because he muted. So it's that. Boom. This guy's gone. He exploded. And so now it is Osei's turn. Osei, what would you like to do?
Let me go ahead and pop another key charge.
Go ahead and pop yourself a key charge, my man.
And then I will. Oh, you know what? I do get a regen, right?
Yep, you do get a regen.
Yeah.
Get a regen and add the well, it doesn't matter, never mind. Yeah, so just regen.
Okay, and then I'll just walk up to the both of them.
From here, yep, that's fine.
And Osei will go and say, you know, and all through my journey and my battle, the one thing I hated the most is people who disturb the peace. And then I pop Rule Through Fear.
Key charges OD. Yeah, so roll through fear. Would you like to pay mental for this? Would you like to pay some extra mental here? Or maybe extra mental and stamina using some new skills you got? Just wondering. You don't have to, I'm just wondering.
Why not? Why not?
Okay. So pay me they're so low, honestly. Pay me 25 mental and stamina right now.
Okay.
So you walk over there. So plus this much equals that, plus the added bonus from this. Let's do this. Do this. So you guys watch as Osei walks up and his key starts coming out kind of different than it was before. It used to be this like pure orange key that was large, but it was pretty tame. But now it burns like a fire, and intertwined within the length of the orange flames that encompass him, there is small, like prismatic, like magical, like spiritual chains that emanate through it, kind of like ribbons. And you watch as he says his statement and opens his eyes and looks before himself and sees these two men. And just standing there, you see these ribbons begin enveloping the entirety of the area around himself as he casts Roll Through Fear, which attacks them not mentally, but purely physically, as he simply wills them to not exist. Using his dream magic. And you guys win the fight. As you guys finish this fight, you guys finish this fight, and then you're still in the midst of this battlefield, so you do have to hurry back to the library. And upon making it back to the library, You guys hear something coming from above the library, or I should say, as you're walking in, you see something swoop down and hit the top of the library. And that leads us to our only party member who is not here yet. So, luckily, your section, Crosswise, is far more simple than, than all this extra tomfoolery going on. So, Crosswise,
Yeah.
you are at this little base with those two men from the top of the wall. They are with you in this little base, talking to you about this war that's going on, and they talk to you about how their leader has went to go fight. And you find out that their leader is, I mean, you suspected as much, but their leader is Carmilla, who you know is currently like basically the only person to have conquered the Chainlands currently. She's like kind of their warlord. So she actually works with the people at the library, and they keep peace in the Chainlands. They're trying to do this whole prosperity thing and seeing if they can make things make sense. And in the midst of your conversation, we're going back a little bit. We're rewinding back a little bit. In the midst of your conversation, you see Mary turn towards the direction of the library that you're being told about. And you see her face kind of go pale for a second before she turns back and looks back at everybody talking. But then she she seems kind of uneasy, and she ends up walking outside of the tent you guys are currently in.
I see.
And the other two guys that are sitting there kind of they kind of are confused a little bit, but they're like, whatever. And they keep telling you about this war that's breaking out at the library, and wanting you to help Carmilla and stuff. And you get the gist of it. It's like a whole bunch of unnecessary information they're giving Crosswise, and he doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I know what my mission is. I gotta deal with this quick so that we can go do the hologram Graham thing, right?
Yeah.
So, Mary calls you outside in the midst of the conversation.
Pardon me. I have to do something really quick.
And
And I
they
go towards Mary.
yeah, they let you go, and you walk out, and Mary looks at you, and she's like deathly serious, and she goes, Osei's at the library.
That's good.
Okay, so, how do I explain this? So I'm able to detect other dreamers. And there's a few, probably with that group we've been fighting against, that were over there, probably about 3 of them. Just now a 4th one joined.
Okay.
So I don't know how, but for some reason, Osei is reading to me as a dreamer. Which means he's going to be a target.
That makes sense. In canon, would I have a good impression that this was the case because I'm with partners with him?
Yes, you would have sensed a change in his spirit.
Okay.
His spirit feels similar to a living weapon. It's like his spirit is that of like a hero's. It's it feels similar to a living weapon.
Well, you see, Mary, I think he's my oath partner, and I would say probably on the money with that. But I trust in his heroism regardless. Do you have other reasons to be concerned?
The fact that there are 3 around his location right now, and he is one of.
Sure.
Although, It does seem like another one just appeared. Maybe he's two of. Okay.
Well,
Well,
good.
that's good. Yeah, we probably have to go.
Sure, we can make
It's
haste.
looking pretty bad. If there are that many people that are godly heading there, and I guess I technically count as another. But I mean, that's not light. That's like something that could actually break like the fabric of the world.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to handle that then.
Yeah. She like looks into the tent that you guys were just in, and she's like, "Do you guys have like a faster way to make it there, or?" And then, they start going back and forth for a little bit and talking with her. And then they walk out and they show you guys to a garage that they have actually. Because Carmilla did not come back. She didn't leave the Chained Lands for no reason. So, they show you to one of like a garage that has two armored vehicles in it. You can tell that there are multiple garages here. There's warehouses and stuff. Like they had multiple that are probably being deployed somewhere for this fight. But you see like two armored vehicles you can assume are handiwork of someone from Mechanus. And they're like, "Hey, we have two that aren't in use right now, so I mean, you might as well take one. You want to get
Right,
there fast."
commandeered. Yes, thank you very much. Do you need any money?
Um, I no, I just want you guys to make sure that Carmilla comes back safe. I would prefer if the car doesn't get destroyed, but you can't really control that.
Yeah, I'll do my best to maintain safety for both.
Yeah. As this conversation finishes, they get everything ready for you to head out, and you and Mary hop in this armored truck and begin your way off to the library, the direction that it's in. You know that it's pretty far from where you're at to the library, so the fact that they had a car is convenient. But I am gonna want you to roll a raw D100 for me as you travel through the Chain Lands. On your way there, you do finally come across like where the edge of this conflict is happening, and they do actively see your truck, and a few automatons begin walking towards it as you're driving through. What do you want to do upon reaching here? It took you, we'll say, like everything that they've done, like the two groups, all that happened around the same time, and that's around like 3-ish hours worth. So we'll say it took you 3 hours to get to here. So they're in the middle of their fight while you're at the edge of the skirmish here.
Fair enough. I will want to drive up towards our primary objective without slowing down really, and I may have Riddle take control of the vehicle if it's not NPC controlled, like put his foot on the pedal.
Okay.
So me and Mary can jump
Yes,
out and he can
it
like
is.
move the vehicle somewhere safer.
It is yeah, it is manned. It is not like a automatic. It's not like driving itself. So yeah, while you were driving, there were a group of 3 automatons that saw you because of your D100 roll. And you honestly roll a D100 again. I'll see if you can just fucking floor it through a crowd of people like Dead Rising. No, the robots do attempt to stop the car. You said you would jump out with Mary though, so you and Mary do jump out to fight these while Riddle tries to get the car away. I will have you roll Dex. Roll Dex. Ooh, shit. Seems like they will be going first, probably. Not necessarily, but probably.
It is likely.
Oh shit, almost. So the 3 robots will take their turns. Luckily, we know what their moves are, so I can just do this and then look over at the thing and be like, okay, that guy is... Okay, we have a robot that's about to try to... It turned its sword into a... Oh, I guess I didn't roll for Mary now that I think about it. Hold on. ADHD def. I got to roll for Mary, and she's got pretty high dex, actually. I'll just do the 70 for now. Oh, wow. She actually doesn't make her turn. Okay. So, yeah. It turns its arm into the lightning sword that was used against Chronos. And it attempts to hit you with its arm that is now turned into this like stun baton sword thing. What will you do?
Is this a situation where the energy is fine for living weapon fall sword stance? To cancel out the energy based attack. and grab it?
I'll allow it because it's magic stemming from spirits. So yes,
Okay.
you could attempt to do that. Crosswise can enter the... What is it? It's the... Where is that?
Under skills living weapon fall sword stance.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Correct. Roll strength.
Okay. Strength.
I mean, that's a great roll for you.
Yeah, it might be decent for
It might be
sure.
pretty solid, maybe.
Yep.
You are lucky it is 110. Because unfortunately, this thing's strength is 15. Like, it can't do
But
it.
you know, I could have rolled a 4. It could have beat me on
It
that.
could have
100
in
roll.
theory, yes. On a 1, I would have said it failed. So like, you know.
Yeah.
That's just the way the cookie scrungles. So you enter your false sword stance, and as it lunges towards you with its arm out, you do like a Hugo clap around its sword, breaking it, and then proceed to grab it. Roll strength again to see how hard this shit hits. Past a 50, it literally can't defend itself. Ooh, let's roll endurance for this thing and see if it can fucking tank that. It actually can't. So yeah, you're gonna command grab this thing as you break the sword in its arm. You're gonna grab it by the arm and lift it over your head, and drop it behind you, kind of brainbuster style, as this robot gets fucking launched into the dirt, so hard that it flies back up in the air afterwards. Although, this thing does explode upon death. That is what these robots do. So I will allow you to roll Agi to see if you can dodge it.
Sure thing.
It'd be funny if the rest of them also... You're good. It'd be funny if the rest of them rolled 2s and then had to do the sword move on you and then just died for it. So there are 3 left. Time for their turns. Okay. Well, that is funny. So this thing's gonna try to grab you. So I want you to go strength for strength.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna roll that shit, man. It attempts to grab you, and for Flare, we'll just say it attempts to grab you and you break its arm. Just because you can.
Yeah.
The next one attempts to make its move. It enhances itself. So you see this, you see it kind of like begin like twitching in place as lightning coats its body and kind of like stemming from the chest out, and begins to make it look stronger as it kind of shoots lightning across the ground. We'll do one more, and this thing's also gonna try to lunge at you with the sword.
Yeah.
So
I will similar.
Yeah,
I'll
roll-
slice its head off after.
roll strength. Yeah, you break its arm, arm sword, and then you slice its head off with your arm clean through. Now it's your turn.
You know what the Agi is?
Oh wait, that thing does explode afterwards. What do you do with that? You just
I
gonna
will
roll
nimbly
edgy?
move out of the way. Yes.
Yeah, roll edgy. You're good. Just barely though, because the cutoff is 98 actually, not 99. 98 because haha funny.
Funny.
Yeah.
Yes, I will rush towards the main objective with Mary.
Oh, you're not even gonna attempt to fight the other two. You're just gonna walk with Mary, run with Mary.
Yep, we run with
All right.
Mary. If they try to interfere, I will break them.
Roll agi for me. I'm gonna roll her agi as your agi, so whatever you roll, I will also roll her. Okay, and she kind of pulls you along with her. I think 90 should be enough to... Yeah, 90 is enough. So, yes, you run forward directly into this crowd of hundreds of people fighting on this battlefield as you attempt to make it towards the Great Library. As you're walking through, you see these bombardments from mountaintops, hitting the wall. You see the gate busted open and people pouring in and a giant fight breaking out. And I want you to roll Dex for me.
Problem.
Nope, you do not see nothing. So you continue forth through this battlefield. Because this is more in character for you and the other two are not as prone to combat, I'm just gonna ask you this. Roll me a strength check. I will have Mary match your roll. Y'all want to play Dynasty Warriors? We're playing Dynasty Warriors. You guys are mowing through hundreds. Anything below a 50 is kind of questionable. That's when like you might run into somebody that kind of gives you trouble, but you guys, whatever. You guys are cutting through hundreds of people. You don't, friend or foe, don't know, don't care. We're in the middle of war. We don't have time to care. You guys are cutting through everything to make it to the library. And you guys are making it through relatively easy. There is nobody that's really causing you trouble. You guys feel like you could honestly kind of single-handedly fight everybody here. But as you guys begin to close in on the wall towards the library, you see a giant shadow loom over the entire battlefield. As you look up and see from the towering top of the library in the center, even as the first, like the last 3 floors at the top have been destroyed, you see that it still towers over everything else. But a giant shadow descends and this huge creature kind of like flies right into the top of the open library. And as it does, Crosswise, roll agi. We're gonna see if you and Mary kind of speed up off of that. Mary will match your roll. You guys get slowed down by people outside and must roll another strength check to see if we're cutting through people or not. You're good. She is not. She actually runs into a bigger like creature that kind of gets in her way, and she tells you, Crosswise, to continue forward into the gate that is broken open.
All right. I will gun it.
Okay, you start booking it into the like gate that's open. I want you to roll one more agi check for me just to see how fast you get there, if you're there before the monster attacks or after. Okay.
But you could use
Yeah.
the 9, it's fine. It's 49.
You begin running in as you see this giant creature descend into the library, realizing that that is probably where your friends are at now that you can sense your spirit bond with Osei feels very close. But that does not bode well for this giant creature that is descending into the library. Was not something the likes of which you have ever seen before, Crosswise. And let me go ahead and pull this thing over just so I can give you guys a glimpse before we end the session. This is the thing that is descending down onto you guys as Crosswise has yet to make his way in. And yeah, that is where we'll end for now, with Crosswise meeting you guys next session, probably mid-fight, unless he rolls really, really well. I would have given you more this session, Crosswise, but kind of blessing that combat took like slightly longer than I accounted for, because I ended up not having to care about the boss and how balanced it is. So appreciate you for that. My bad. But yeah, so yeah, that's the end. That is the end of the session.
Alrighty.
Good shit.
I want it to be known. I don't know if the recording was shut off.
No, it's not yet. What do you want to be known?
I want it to be known live on video that with this level up that we'll get from after this session, I'm going to add a new form using 5 of my skill points.
Okay.
5 my points. Add a new form to my dragon install.
Okay.
To be named the Voice of Millions.
That's hard as fuck. Okay, I fuck with that. Okay. Well, maybe we'll see that next time.